So here it is. Dad's Jeep Project Freebird, named after my dad. You may not know this, but I'm a very sentimental guy. And things that I hold close to me, I hold really close. My dad and I didn't have the best relationship. We didn't get along well, and our in-between years, we'll call it. It wasn't his fault. It wasn't my fault. It was both of our faults. We're a lot alike. I'm sure many have the same story. Regardless, one of the things we did enjoy together very much was exploring. We used to do all kinds of different types of exploring. Hiking was a big thing. He really liked to do four-wheeling, but even just like I do now, back road adventuring. It's actually where I got the idea from, I'm pretty sure. I inherited this Jeep after my dad passed away. He passed away a year ago, August. And I've been waiting to get the title, probate, all that stuff. So I can't drive it yet, but it's mine. Eventually, we'll be making Rolling Through New England videos in this. My intention isn't to be a full-blown off-road channel or to be, so far into the off-road scene that I lose what the channel really is, because I think that's important to keep. What we want to do is rolling through New England in a Jeep, That way when you do reach the end of that dirt road and it does go a little bit further, you just want to see where it goes, we can, or, I heard about this, ruins of this old hotel out in this town. I want to go check it out. Well, you need something like this to get there. I want to be able to go. I want to be able to showcase those things. I want to be able to go just a little bit beyond the back road. That way, it's a full spectrum of what the roads have to offer. And I think this will allow it to do that. And to be able to bring the spirit of my dad along is super special to me, in the way that he showed me how to do. I do this because him and I used to do this when I was a kid, and I really enjoyed it. And I never understood or grasped what it was we were doing. I guess, in my older years, I've interpreted it as his way of teaching me, there's a whole world out there. Go check it out. What's out there? Go explore. And he was leading by example. Maybe not on purpose, maybe on purpose, I'll never know. But that's my interpretation of it. So to be here today and to be looking at this Jeep, knowing that, one of these days we're going to be able to ride around in it and bring that into the future is awesome. And I really hope you guys come along. We've shown you a lot of awesome roads, but this is going to really just take it to that next level where, where I just wanted it to be. And I'm really excited. So thanks for joining me. As you can see, the Jeep is not perfect. It's not mint or anything like that. It does need some work, but it does run and drive. And it did pass inspection, we'll say, a year and a half ago. Not that by the time I get this thing on the road, I don't think that'll matter, but whatever, I still want it to be decent. It does need some body work. We did a lot of work on the frame. Jason Gates at Gates Jeep and Truck Center did like 10 feet of this frame. And, maybe like to strengthen a little bit more towards the rear. I know these have a problem with the gas tank cross members and all that, but I'd like to, maybe just make sure that it's good to go. The tires are decent. The front two were almost new. The back two were almost worn, but they've been sitting for a long time. One of the back ones is flat. The front ones look okay. I thought I saw dry rot on one of them last time I looked close at it, but probably run them. They're 33 12.5s, but I don't have anything that big. I only have 31s, and I'd rather not put small tires on it. I like the big ones. It came with 33s when he bought it. So I'd like to keep that on there. This is actually the tires that came on it when he bought it. He kept the best one as a spare. Not that it's really that good anymore with the dry rod, probably flat, but whatever. It does have the whole set of those stock rims that come with it. I'm honestly not a fan of the Dixie Peck wheels. I think they're ugly, but it's like a staple for a Jeep TJ, LJ, this era to have them on it. I feel like everybody bought them. Yeah, this one's flat. Nobody said they could find anything in it, but I'm sure it's either the dry rod or finally came off the bead. Yeah, because you can see that. That tire is kind of shit. Does need a little body work, nothing major. Normal stuff, the front fenders, the rocker panels, things like that. Jason replaced the windshield frame when he had it at the shop. And that's mint now. It's not cracked, it's not rusty. Seat's a little beat up. That one doesn't look too bad, a little dirty. Dad kept a lot of tools in here. It's got an Alpine stereo system. It's got the overhead speakers. It does have a subwoofer somewhere. I don't think he had it hooked up. He didn't know what to do with all the bass. As far as I know, the top has never been off of this Jeep. I know he's had the doors off, but I don't think he ever had the top off. It's pretty big, and he couldn't get it off of there himself. Well, there you have it. That's the update. The Jeep waits for the title. It's got to come through probate, and I can do something with it. I might try to get it out of here. I'd like to try to get it home. I'm looking to see if I can't get it trailered home, or if there's a legal way to catch a 20-day plate for it and just drive it home on the temp like that. But like I said, it does run and drive. Yeah, the back tires are a little bit questionable, but if in the event I had the chance to drive it home, I definitely would. I have sold my car. I have sold the old white Chevy that brought us so many great adventures, and I have a spot for this in the driveway now, just waiting. So yeah, exciting is the update. Thanks for watching.